Hello, this is Kosmo, and in today's RenPy lesson we will learn how to format our text. And I think that you will use some text in your visual novel because most visual novels have text. And let's start with using quotes, because as you can see, to indicate a line of text we use double quotes. But what if you want to put quotes inside your line? Like, what if you want to put quotes around gods, that because you want to say that these are not real gods but gods in quotes. And if you do this, you can see that gods is a different color. In this editor it's white, and if we try to run the game we will get an error because RenPy doesn't understand what I'm trying to do. And what's going on? RenPy sees this opening quote, then it sees second quote, and RenPy thinks that this is the text that you want to show on screen, and it doesn't understand what is all of this. So you can't use double quotes just like this, but what you can do, you can use different kinds of quotes to get rid of this error. So if we replace these outer double quotes with a single quote, as you can see, this is now one color, and now when we run the game it will look absolutely normal. We see double quotes around gods. There is no difference between single quote and double quotes, so you can use either of them. But if for some reason you need double quotes and single quote like here, then you will get an error. And how can you get rid of it? The second option to use quotes is using a backslash. It's called an escape character. Write backslash and quotes. Even if you use double quotes to indicate the line, backslash and quotes tells RenPy that this is just a character that you want to write on the screen and nothing more. So when we write it like this, it works great. And there are several uses for escape characters, like for instance if you put several spaces. For some reason, if you need several spaces in your line, RenPy for some reason won't show them like this. But if you put a slash before each space, then that will tell RenPy that you really want several spaces. And here we see few spaces in this line. And another escape character is /n. That means new line, because you can't just make a new line like this. RenPy won't understand what's going on, so you need to write /n, and here we see that our text is divided into lines with /n. So that's how you use escape characters. And now let's see how to use text tags to make our text cool and fancy. Like in any text processor, you can make your text bold or italic or something else, and you can do this in RenPy with text tags. And to use text tags, let's put curly brackets, and the first text tag that we will use is B. That means bold text. So we put B in curly brackets, and to indicate where the bold text ends we need a closing tag, and we need curly brackets, then backslash and B. So this is called opening tag, and this is closing tag with a backslash. And as you can guess, the text between these two tags will be bold. So this God's word will be bold if we run the game. Let's see. Yeah, this is absolutely nice. And the other tag is italic, and as you can guess, it's curly brackets I. And to indicate where italic text ends, we put \I in curly brackets, and the horizon word will be italic, like this. And one more text tag is U, that means underscore. Let's underscore all this sentence. So we put U and I don't know, is it slash or backslash? I have no idea. Probably it is slash, and that one was backslash. You get what I'm saying. So we put U to underscore the sentence. So this is very easy. You can make your text bold, italic, and underscore. But what if you want to make the text bold and italic at the same time? Let's make these two words bold, and just the word gods we want to make italic. So the most important part that you have to remember is that you must close the most recent open tag before closing the next one. If we first wrote B tag, then I tag, then we must close them in opposite order. We must first close I tag and then B tag. Because if you do something different, you can get anything. You'll probably get some error. So let's try this. Let's close this I tag here. So we put B tag, then I tag, then we close B tag, and then we close I tag. And as you can see, the game runs. It didn't crash, it didn't give us an error, but it doesn't look like it should. Because we have B text around gods and have, so only gods and have should be bold, and italic tag around gods, have, and risen, but it's completely opposite. So that is because we closed these tags in different order, and we can't do this. And let's try one more tag. It's S, and S, let's close it with /s, means stroked text. It will be, as you can guess, stroked like this. So these are 4 main text tags, but you can also use text tags to change the text size. And as you can guess, this tag is called size. But we don't just write size, we write size in curly brackets equals, and we can specify the size of the text that we want to see, like 20 of something. And of course we must close the size tag with /size and curly brackets, and this eldritch word will be written using size 20. Let's see how it will look in the game. And it is very, very small, because we don't know what 20 is. We can go to GUI RPY and see what text size is default. So default text size is 33, and this eldritch word is written using text size 20. But you can use different approach. You can, if you want some words to be bigger than others, you can just use size equals plus 10. That means that this word will be 10, I don't know, points, 10 something bigger than other text. So now eldritch is much bigger than other text. If we use size minus 10, that means this word should be smaller than other text. So this is how you use size text tag. And the next text tag is color. As you can guess, you can change the color of your text. You write color equals hash sign and then the code of your color. And then of course you need to close it with /color in curly brackets. So that's how you can change some lines or some words in your text. Of course, you can find these color codes using Google. Just Google color picker. You'll see this nice palette. Let's use this color for our Eldritch text, and this is our code, hex code that we need. Put it here and we will get this nice sign word that we intended. What else can we change using text tags? Another one is CPS. Let's write 10 and let's end it here in the end of the line, and CPS means characters per second. That means how fast this line will appear. And CPS 10 is very, very slow like this. Of course, if we go to preferences, this is the default CPS that all lines will use, and when we specify CPS in the line, that this line will ignore this CPS text speed slider and will be written at the speed that we specify here. Let's make it like default text speed like this. It looks quite fast, and you can use CPS equals to, that means write this line twice as fast as the default. It will look like this. Hop. Still quite fast, yeah. I don't know why would you want this, but you can do this if you want. And of course, some visual novels like Phoenix Wright games always use fixed CPS for each line. So you can just remove text speed from your preferences screen and use always fixed CPS for all your lines if you want. But you may not do this if you don't want, of course. And another text tag is font, but before we use it, let's go to GUI or GUI RPY and let's look at these three lines. It's defined text font, name text font, and interface text font. It's Deja Vu Sans now. And let's say we want to use different font here. So let's go to our game folder and we can just put the font we need in this folder. It's Oswald TTF, and we can just replace Deja Vu Sans with Oswald TTF. And now all text in our novel will look different like this. And of course you can use different fonts for different parts. So we can use Oswald TTF for our interface font and use Deja Vu for text font. So our interface will look like this, and here we see Oswald font, and this is the standard Deja Vu Sans. But what if you want to use this font for particular lines or even particular words? Then we need the font tag. And of course, it's just font in curly brackets equals Oswald TTF and Eldritch Gods. Then we close it with /font in curly brackets. So now only these two words, Eldritch Gods, will be written using Oswald TTF font. So if for some reason you need this, Now you know how to do this. This could be quite useful in horror games if you want to make some lines or some words scarier by using a scary font. Just use font equals and font name text tag. And the last text tag that we will use today and that we will see is image tag. Oh yes, you can use images inside your text. So in my images folder, I made another folder called it icons, and in this folder I put two PNG files, one called face PNG and another one called logo PNG. And let's say we want to show the face of eldritch gods in this line, and as you can guess, we use image tag. We write image, and we need to write the full path of the name of the game, and the game folder we start with images folder. So we write images, then slash, then icons folder, and then the name of the image that we need. It's face.png. Face.png, and the image tag doesn't need the closing tag. It's just one tag, image equals and image path and name. And when we start the game, we will see the face of eldritch gods in this line. It's this image is pretty big. It's 112 pixels. So if you want to use some emojis, you must make them much smaller to fit your font size. But what you can use images for also, you can use these images tags inside your menus. So let's make a menu and let's write choose a logo for eldritch gods, and we need two answer options, and we can use these images tags inside our answer options. So one will be face PNG and the other one will be icon PNG. And if we write, if player chooses face PNG, we write you fool. And if the player chooses icon PNG, we write you rock. So we don't need any other text. Actually, we just can use one image tag inside our answer options, and we will use just icons as our menu options, like this. PNG, yeah. It's the wrong file name. It's probably not icon PNG, it's logo PNG. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's logo PNG because RenPy couldn't find file icon PNG. Let's reload the script, and here it is. Look how nice it looks. You fool if we choose this option, and you rock when we choose this option. So you can use some emojis at the beginning of the line, so the player will understand what each line will do, like thumbs ups and just thumb down before the actual text. Or you can try something different, use this for image tags. But as you can guess, as you can see, this is very simple. Well, I think that is all for today. And if you found this video useful, you can subscribe and blah blah blah, and you can support me on Patreon. And you know all this. Of course, you know all this. So this was Kosmo Cat, and till the next time.